to fix this issue. Next year, 2023,
we'll be talking
if
about
we're still
it
working
again.
here, we'll be standing here doing the same news again. So, I mean, hey.
Something has to change.
There you go.
Because these are long-term issues. Now, even if just think about the car.
I'm laughing now, but it's not a funny thing. I remember one of the videos I saw with someone with a speedboat.
Yeah. But this is, oh no, this is just
anyways,
the after effects, the water diseases, but then I'm just thinking,
the destruction of property.
Yeah, did it rain that? I mean, it rained for a long time, but I didn't think it was.
Look at the levels of the water.
How did it get there? Yeah, how did it get to that so quickly? It means there isn't a draining system. That's what it just means, because just from the rain that we had for the few hours, maybe half the day, it shouldn't have come up to this.
Interesting. Anyways, but of course, Twitter has been talking. Let's hear what the people have to say. At Fatima TXX says, drastic measures must be put in place. I agree with you. Yes, behavioral negligence factors too, but it's all clear now. Building the right systems and putting the right people to efficiently work matters. Bold decisions to clear houses built along drainage paths must be taken. Hashtag Accra Floods. And I couldn't agree with this lady any less. At XO Nation says, those who have power to do something, especially the presidency and the government, live in nice houses and neighborhoods and are not affected by the floods. Father lives in Nima, we beg you. So why would they do anything to truly change anything? Unfortunately, people care most when they are affected. Hashtag Accra Floods. It's true. If it doesn't affect you, you don't feel it much. At Sarah_Steve says, by this time every year we face this problem. We complain, forget about it, and complain the following year. Yep. Shaking my head. Exactly what we said. At Mike Amponsa_ says, build high-rise complexes, relocate people who have built in waterways, build underground water sewers, create job opportunities in other regions that attract working people to reduce overpopulation of Accra. Do something. Hashtag Accra Floods. Wow, I can feel his passion.
Yeah.
And it's hitting me. At Naruto, K8 plenty says that to deal with hashtag Accra Floods, here's what I think we should look to resolve. Leadership is number one. Number two, he says effective control of plastic usage and disposal. Number three, he says banning and demolishing buildings in watershed areas. Number four, planning and foresight. Do these and the people will back you because they are tired. They are tired. If government is watching. As Ni_Brock says, an uncovered constructed gutter is not a finished project. Of course, the uncovered gutter is not the only problem. We, the individuals, must play our part, but until the government puts all measures in place, the blame is theirs as much as it is of the citizens. Hashtag Accra Floods, indeed. At Freaky says, how to survive in Accra during the rainy season.
Hey.
Hashtag Accra Floods. You need, what do you call this thing?
Speedboat.
You need a jet ski. Jet ski, right? You need a jet ski. We should be buying jet ski. That's how we can come to work. At least the fuel will not be a... As Jones Lottie 72 on Twitter says, guys, chill. When God finally takes his seat at the National Cathedral. Let me take my time and do this one. I'm very passionate about this one. He says, guys, chill. When God finally takes his seat at the National Cathedral, all these floods will be over. We shall pray and sleep there together with God, and all other issues affecting us will be a thing of the past. But then he puts a smiling emoji there and says, hashtag Accra Floods, hashtag Accra Floods. I mean, this debate. More comments on Twitter.
Oh my
hashtag Accra Floods. Where is Noah when you need him? Where is he? Noah, where are you? As bad as PMF says, how many times has Accra Floods trended this year already? Yet nothing has been done about it. Shaking my head. And there you have it. All the comments coming in on Twitter. Let's move on from this before we get frustrated.
Yes, I have no words. Moving on, the Ghana Police Service has promoted 2 of its personnel for effecting the arrest of another personnel carrying substances suspected to be Indian hemp, otherwise known as weed. The arrested officer refused to stop at a police barrier. As a result, the two promoted officers pursued the suspect, who unfortunately got involved in an accident which led to his arrest. 84 parcels of the compressed dried leaves suspected to be Indian hemp were retrieved from his car. The two officers promoted are Inspector Azuma Komla, Justice, and Captain. CPL is what?
Corporal.
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 Corporal. Okay, and Corporal Felix Demar. Now, the service also commended the officers for their patriotism, vigilance, and dedication to duty. Also, the driver who gave out his car to be used to the suspect, to the pursuit, the suspect was also commended.
Indeed, indeed. Now, this looks like a game I used to play when we were growing up. There was this game, I've forgotten the name. This black
Cops
guy
and
would
robbers?
just... No, you just open your car, bring you out and sit in your car and chase. I've forgotten. There was a game like that. But it sounds like a game. Like how somebody will give their car to the police to chase a police officer. That was super cool. Legalize it.
Wow. Wow.
This is true. This is your song, you know it?
It's
your song.
It's
so
true. I was singing it along yesterday.
Anyways, but why would but he's a policeman. First of all, did they get a hint or something? Because how do police officers stop police officers, you know?
I found out that, because I was always asking, when police is, they're just looking in the go, why, and they don't even check, even me as a lady, I mean, you don't check, you just go. Apparently, they can sense they've been trained to sense by just the way a person behaves, whether they have got something on them or whether they have got something, whether they're acting shady or not. Just by their facial reactions, they have been trained to look at that.
Have they met actors yet?
Well, but then why would an actor be acting on the road?
Yeah, because if I have something to hide, I don't want them to detect anything.
Well,
so.
it's true.
Keep it cool, yo. I'm buying. Then I go.
Still, you'll have a bead of sweat following you somewhere.
That's true. Anyways, meanwhile, Finance Minister Kendo Furiata is set to appear before Parliament today to brief the House on the expenditure incurred by the government since the outbreak of the COVID-19 in 2020. We'll bring you updates on that address in our subsequent news bulletin.
Now to some international news. Saudi officials have been seizing rainbow-colored toys and clothing from shops in the capital as part of a crackdown on homosexuality in the country. Like other Gulf countries, it outlaws of homosexuality items seized. They include bows, skirts, hats, and pencil cases manufactured for children to promote homosexual colors and targets the younger generation. Now, the Rainbow Raid comes after Saudi Arabia banned films that depict or refer to homosexuality. Now, for example, Saudi regulators objected to the 12-second movie scene in which one character refers to her two mums. Also, Disney's latest animation, Lightyear, which features a same-sex kiss, has been banned in Saudi Arabia. Now that's interesting. That's really sad because rainbows, I feel like rainbows were actually just, as a young person, they're so innocent, like, you know, I can see a rainbow. So it used to be a nice song.
Last year I shared a picture on Instagram and I put a rainbow there. And the comments were very interesting. I'm like, okay, I didn't know that when I put a rainbow to something, now it means, you know, so now they've corrupted the rainbow.
You know, and in the Bible, the rainbow means, you know, never-ending promises.
That's what it is, you know, and God is not going to destroy the world with water again.
Yes.
But now, rainbow is something else. Anyways, but for me, what I find interesting about the story is how these guys have kept their grounds in the 21st century, we're in the 21st century, to have them still have their own belief, custom, and say that, no, we are not accepting any of such things. It's interesting. I mean, maybe it's time to have this conversation, but I don't know if they want to have that conversation. But
no, if in their country this is what they believe and this is their religion, then that's it.
There, you have to
obey by their rules.
Yeah,
like most countries, if you come into my country, this is how we behave here. If you don't like it, go back to where you came from.
But you can only do that when you have power, when you have authority, when you're a superpower.
A superpower?
You're going to borrow money from them and you're going to tell them that you don't want to do certain things. Forget yourself. Yeah. So when you own your own stuff, then you can call the shots.
There you go.
Anyways, can we do some sports? Yes, please. Now, Ghana's Benjamin Azamati will take part in today's men's 100-meter event in the Oslo leg of the Wanda Diamond League athletic event. Azamati has run a personal best time of 9.90 seconds this year, and that time earned him a spot in the event where he will come up against some of the best sprinters in the world, including Andre de Grasse of Canada and Akane Simbine of South Africa. He will use the event as part of his preparations for the World Athletics Championships and the Commonwealth Games. The race is set to start at 6:39 p.m.
Oof. Go Ghana.
We're throwing our support behind him.
Yes.
Amazing guy. Yeah. There you go. Anyways, moving on. Dani Alves has confirmed he's leaving Barcelona for a second time after returning to the club last year. The 39-year-old rejoined Barcelona in November, 5 years after he left the Nou Camp for Juventus. In all, Alves made 407 appearances for Barcelona, winning 6 La Liga titles. During his initial 8-year spell with Barcelona, Alves also won a Champions League 3 times and 4 Copa del Rey titles among 23 trophies.
Wow. Moving on.
Dues well paid.
Moving on to some technology news. WhatsApp is adding the ability to transfer your conversation history from Android to iPhone after previously only allowing users to transfer chats from iPhone to Android. I guess the Android users are excited about this. Now, the update solves the difficulty to transfer chats between the 2 mobile operating systems. The transfer process only works on new or factory reset iPhones and makes use of Apple's existing move to iOS app from Android. Now, during the iPhone setup, select the move data from Android option and then follow the steps in the Android app. Now, once the iPhone is fully set up, WhatsApp and sign in using the same phone number, you can also use your pre-existing Android chat history. That should also appear. Now, this new functionality was announced by the Meta CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, in a Facebook post. That's it for the news. But also, I do want you guys to remember that in aid of the End Human Trafficking campaign, we are urging that you report any suspected cases. If you see something, please say something. Call the free toll number 0800 800 800 or 0800 900 900. Together we can end this thing together. Now, I mean, you can catch up with all the fun and the breaking news stories with sports and business online on www.mx24online.com, or you can also check out our Instagram as well. Remember, we are fun, we are fearless, we are factual. And now we're going to go to more fun, fearless, factual information as we take a deep dive into the world of entertainment with Afro Girl. So we'll see you after this.
Hi, of course, I am the Afro Girl, and welcome to MX Breaks, where I give you all the updates in the world of entertainment and lifestyle in Ghana and across the world. Yeah.
Today is a casual, Thursday.
More relaxed,
jeans
more
and
casual.
what's in your shirt again? Love, hate. Yourself?
Make
Make
love.
yourself.
Make yourself.
So it's either you love
or you hate
or
yourself.
you hate yourself.
Oh.
Yes. Motivation for you today. I was going
Love
to say
yourself.
You're encouraging people to hate themselves.
No,
you choose.
You choose.
Make
Why
yourself.
should
Every
why are you
single
giving me
day,
the option to hate
but
myself?
Because the
every
option is
single
already there.
day
She's not the one giving it to
yes.
you.
Every single day you are hit with the choice. You are
Yes.
supposed to choose.
Decide to love or hate yourself. Which one do you choose?
I don't have a
But
choice.
the Bible says that I've said
The
before
only
you life
choice
and
I
death.
have is
Exactly.
to love
Even the
myself.
Bible gives you
Life
two
and death.
choices.
But choose life.
Select one.
So she's telling you choose love, but if you want to hate
You
yourself,
just
too, that's fine.
I mean, you're
But
free
if I
to.
didn't see the hate, I wouldn't know that hate was an option.
You don't know that hate is there already.
No,
It's a t-shirt
I don't know that
reminds you
hate was there. That's why I only want to see love.
Look at this one.
That is it.
Please, I'm
you.
with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Thank you, Godwin.
You okay?
How are you feeling today?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm much, much better. Thank you so much. What's happening?
Right. So moving on to our very first story, Nigerian singer Temilade Openiyi, popularly known as Tems, has been diagnosed with reflux laryngitis. The music star made this known via her Instagram page, and as a result of her diagnosis, she has had to cancel 2 of her upcoming shows. We have the statement that she put out, so let's read it. She says, "It breaks my heart to say this, but there's no other option for me. I'm not feeling too good at the moment. After my last performance, I was diagnosed with reflux laryngitis, and I have to take some time off to protect what's left of my voice. On the doctor's orders, I have had to postpone 2 shows this week, the Birmingham show on the 15th of June, and the first London show on 17th of July. The new dates for both shows will be announced tomorrow. All tickets are still valid. Again, I'm so sorry for this inconvenience, but I promise to be back better than ever by the grace of God. Then I'll give you the best show ever. I appreciate you all for understanding. You mean the world to me. Love you."
Tems. That's so sad.
I know.
That's so sad and so painful. And sometimes, you know, guys, when people go straight into, you know, singing, there's lots of things that go on in the background to actually, like, prepare your voice, do vocal exercises, vocal stretching. Because if you just go straight into...
The singer is speaking.
Who, me?
Yeah.
The undercover, the old singer. But you literally have to do these things to affect these long-term damages. But I'm really, really sad. I would be really hurt if I actually bought a ticket and I didn't get to go. Hey.
And the next show is in July. The next show is
year.
No, this year.
That makes her Justin Bieber.
Yeah, Justin Bieber
See?
as well. I mean,
Yeah, but their health is.
But it happens to a lot of people. Your health is most important, exactly. So you have to put yourself first. And if you're a real fan, you'd understand.
yes.
course.
Period.
Of course.
Moving on to our second story. Apart from getting a season 2 of Squid Games, we are also getting a reality show. The South Korean series will be coming to life in Squid Game: The Challenge, which promises to be the biggest reality competition series ever. Exactly 456 players will compete to win the life-changing reward of $4.56 million, the largest cast and lump sum cash prize in reality TV history.
Wow.
Players will be put to the test in a series of games inspired by the show, along with some surprising new additions that will push them to their limits.
Wow.
Strategy, alliances, and character are crucial in order to survive the tension. The stakes are high, but thankfully in this game, the worst fate anyone will experience will be going home empty-handed.
Yeah.
Applicants must be at least 21 years of age. You have to be legal to travel outside your country. You have to upload a 1-minute video explaining what you will do with the $4.56 million and submit it to squidgamecasting.com.
Hey.
$4.5
Million.
4.56. So you know they intentionally use the
456
number.
number.
456.
Yeah.
$1 million.
Imagine.
People will go.
People
They'll
will
have
go.
their own
You see, you are not limited. Oh, you put that as you can also.
I know anybody at all.
Anyone can go and do
It's
it.
interesting.
But, and
This
I
is
mean,
smart.
when you first said, I was
Yes,
thinking,
like that's the thing.
yeah.
It's very
This is
smart.
I
smart.
was thinking you guys are milking it, but then now I'm just like, eesh, it's
Wow.
true.
Yeah.
But then I'm sure they would put a lot of money in to create these games.
Of course.
Yes.
To
It's going to
create
cost
these
them a
games,
lot.
it's going to cost a lot.
456 people, that's the largest number
That's
of,
a
in any
lot.
competition.
And so my friend was telling me, we're discussing, and then he was like, so for him, what he sees is the fact that they're also going to use this as like storylines, because everybody is going to, before you are selected, you have to explain what you use the money for. So maybe whoever is sick, you have to do this, you have to do that. So then they get a lot of content from that aspect.
That's alone is
to do what season 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Season 2, not even that season 3, just for like the next one that's going to come out.
So this is going to come out before the season 2.
No, this one is a reality TV.
Yeah, before season 2.
So I don't know about that. But then, I mean, season 1 took 12 years to do. So, I mean, we can relax and then wait for it.
But the interesting thing is that they're going to get their 4.5 minutes, 6 minutes.
Yes,
they will get it from
Do
views.
you understand what I mean? Yeah, viewership is going to be all over the world.
Yeah.
Because people are
and everyone's excited.
Hey! All right, Golden, let's go.
Please, I beg you.
We are
let's
rooting for
go.
You know what would be interesting?
You're not
You know what would be
high.
interesting? No, but you know what's interesting? What if you get there, because nobody knows, what if you get there into the reality show and you find out that it's actually...
They can't.
No.
That cannot be allowed.
You'd have to sign a lot of...
Listen, your God is greater. Then, but just for that alone, you'll win.
When the red lights comes and I don't move,
think about it. What if they play games? You know, because it's from all over the world. We are taking people from all over the world. Imagine
games.
like different cultures.
They'll go and they'll tell you how to play Ampe. You're the only one that knows how to play.
Then you'll be playing the Ampe.
Yeah, I think they're going to do that.
And
oh, this is exciting.
Yeah.
This is
Honestly,
big. This is going to be big, honestly.
I'm getting excited, but I know it's not going to come out for a long time.
Well,
it's going to be at least maybe 2 years.
4 or 5 years.
They have to start building the games.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Moving on to our last story. After 13 seasons, the Wendy Williams show will officially come to an end this Friday. The daytime talk show has been airing all season without its host, Wendy Williams. It has also been confirmed that she will not be present for the final episode, which will include a video montage celebrating her groundbreaking television run. Wendy has been absent from her show all through the 2021 to 2022 season due to health-related issues as she suffers from Graves' disease and autoimmune disorder.
Honestly,
See,
I saw
everybody's sick.
Yeah, but this is also another issue with the voice.
Yeah,
it affects your voice and closes your throat up and makes your eyes get bigger. And you know, people used to talk about her like, why has she got such big eyes? But she actually was going through an undercover disease that people didn't know.
I know the Graves' eyes disease.
Yeah, because it closes down your throat. It closes your throat. It makes your eyes bulge out even more.
It closes your throat.
Closes your throat.
Your throat.
Oh my goodness.
Your throat.
Anyway.
My throat is choking.
But what I didn't understand is how are they gonna cancel the Wendy Williams show without her on the show?
But maybe she doesn't want to be there.
No, she does. She's been saying it.
She's been complaining.
She's been complaining. You can't end my show and do a season finale without me. How is that even possible?
But they still have to. But the network has to make their money.
They have to. Even the fact that you've been doing Wendy Williams show without Wendy is like...
No, but I mean, the Ellen show still continued without Ellen. And when Ellen is not well, like those things...
Of course, when she's not well once in a while, but it's for so long. Hey, but anyway, sorry, Wendy. Everything comes to an end, right?
Right.
At some point.
Okay, so now before I wrap up, Faustina Asian from Kaswa Chris wants to say happy birthday to you. Also, don't forget there's MX Live at 3 p.m. today, and where we have more in-depth entertainment discussions. I have been The Afro Girl. You can follow me on all social media platforms at @the_Afro Girl.
Aw, thanks, cutie. See you tomorrow. And we're going to wear in Toma Friday.
No, I'll surprise you tomorrow. I'm going to surprise you tomorrow.
Okay, thanks.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
All right. You continue. I'm speaking the proper English.
I mean, I'm doing what?
Yes.
We'll see you.
Oh my goodness. Yes, guys, that was Africa. But I must remind you that fathers are our first love and sometimes our best friends. And so we have got the second edition of the Honor Your Father, Treat Your Father event that is taking place at La Bardi Beach Hotel. If you tuned in yesterday, you know that we had a great opportunity to speak to the one and only Ronnie, who gave us details as to why you should be there. A big event where we're going to have many guest speakers, many surprises. You're going to have the wow event, a 3-course buffet. Everybody that comes is going to get a gift, cocktails, all of that stuff, pictures. There's even going to be a magician. So if you are looking for a gift to give to your dad and you don't know what to give your dad for Father's Day, just take him along to this take him along to this event at Labadi Beach this Sunday. It is on Sunday. The time is 1 p.m. sharp. Don't be late or you miss out on the buffet. The rate is a cool 600 Ghana cedis. If 2 people are going, you get 100 cedis off, so that's 1,100. You can get short code and all that good stuff. You can go to Nalem Clothing and you can also get tickets or go straight to Labadi Beach Hotel to get tickets as well. But Father's Treat and Honor event, the best way to show some love, because men deserve love too.
We certainly do.
There you go. This event also is powered by Synergy Facilities, so don't forget, go and check them out. They've got some good stuff coming up there.
11 million. And I saw a video by Caracas yesterday. She said, floor 4 million, as in stew for 4 million.
Oh my goodness.
I know you don't understand, but it's okay. So coming up next, we have Lifestyle Daily. We are discussing stomach ulcers. Very important discussion. Don't want to miss out on that. But in the meantime, we have another nice song for you to enjoy.
MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first.
Wi-Fi connection, screen mirroring, and a remote workspace mode. Take advantage of our high-quality cameras to shoot in 4K and a variety of the best lighting equipment guaranteed to put life into your sets. Locate us on the first floor of the Silicon House building off the Boundary Road, East Legon. Give us a call on 024-235-5956 or 054-454-8612. You can also email us at info@mx24gh.com.
Fathers, they say, are the first friends you make and the last love of your life. Synergy Facilities presents Father's Treat and Honor, 2nd edition, Sunday 19th June at the Labadi Beach Hotel, 1 p.m. sharp. There will be cocktail, 3-course meal, surprises for fathers, musical performances, comedy, exciting recitals, special honors, and many more. Come, let's celebrate and honor our gallant fathers in a unique way. The rate is 600 Ghana cedis. For corporate tickets and tables, call 0553 000070 or 0266 045 144. Sponsors: Special Ice, Agolico Red Wine, Logistic Movers, Labadi Beach Hotel and Globe Productions. Media partners: Graphic Business and Sweet Melodies. You can get your ticket via the short code *447*1092#. Father's Treat and Honor, celebrating and honoring our gallant fathers in a unique way. Powered by Synergy Facilities.
Fathers need love too. This Father's Day, we're giving you the chance to show your dad some love live on TV. Send your name, contact, and that of your fathers to our WhatsApp line 0550-331-511. We'll get back to you with a date and time to join us on TV to celebrate your dad. Once you've been called, each participant will stand the chance of winning an amazing prize for their dads. Hashtag Dear Dad is on till the 19th of June. Dear Dad is powered by MX24 TV.
Where else would you rather be than on your favorite morning show, the AM Club, right here on MX24 TV? We are live. My name is Godwin Namboh, and of course, I'm doing this with Miss Dru, your hostess with the mostest. It's time to jump into Lifestyle Daily, where we have topical discussions for you. And this morning, we are discussing stomach ulcers. You know how we do it on Thursdays. Thursdays is dedicated to health, so we are discussing stomach ulcers. It's a conversation you don't want to miss out on. But before that, I want to ask you what your level in the French language is. Now, your ability to communicate in the French language gives you an upper hand in your education, your career development, and travel experiences. So come to Alliance Française. I always ask Alliance Française or Alliance Française, whichever way. I'm Frenching up my life. So come to Alliance Française in Accra. At Alliance, we help you develop an all-round language skill set. That is where you can read, you can write, and speak in a multicultural and multinational environment. Now, we have experienced and professional teachers. We have flexible time schedules. We have in-person, online, and hybrid classes. We also have French for teenagers and children above the age of 3 years. So register now. This is the number to call. 050-128-7814. 050-128-7814. Or if you want to send a message via WhatsApp, 050-128-7814. Or visit www.afaccra.org. Guys, French up your life today. It's now time to jump into our topical discussion, and we are talking about stomach ulcers. Now, if you want to contribute to this conversation, the WhatsApp number is 055033 1511, 055033 1511. Do send us a message right away. And of course, our in-house doctor is joining us today via Zoom. Dr. Michael Barbini is a medical doctor, health writer, and advocate. Doc, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing, my brother?
Hi, Doc. Is that your scrub? Your scrub looks very nice today, or is that actually a top?
That's my scar.
Oh,
okay.
Very
wow,
nice.
That's nice with African print.
You know,
African print.
Interesting.
More levels. Anyways, Doc, let's get into the conversation, of course. And our question is going to be: I've always known ulcer to be something that affects the stomach. So, what are ulcers, or what is an ulcer, or what is a stomach ulcer? Could you explain it to us? And if stomach is the only place ulcers affect, okay?
Okay, so ulcers are sores, okay? The layman term, an ulcer is a sore, okay? But what is an ulcer? Technically speaking, an ulcer is a break in continuity per body. Everybody needs to understand. When I say there's a break in continuity of mucocutaneous sites, I mean,
Doc, you'll have to position yourself well so we can get it clearer. And
the mucocutaneous sites are two.
Dr. Barbini. Hello, Doc. Okay, so definitely doesn't sound like doctor network in this country. It's very interesting. We're going to try and reconnect with Dr. Michael Barbini so that we have this all-important conversation. We're discussing stomach ulcers. Have you ever been affected by a stomach ulcer? What was the experience like? Do share it with us on our WhatsApp number is 055-033-1511, 055-033-1511. We'll be glad to hear your experience and share it with our viewers as well. But I've experienced people, I know people who've experienced
stomach ulcers before. And what was the cause?
I have no idea. So
a lot of people say, oh, when you stop eating you don't eat properly, or you don't eat for a long period of time, then it brings you stomach ulcer. Indeed. I don't know if that's a myth or if it's the truth. That's why I wanted to speak
That's
to
what
Doc.
most people think, and that's what most people know. So I want the doctor to clarify that for me. I had a friend in high school, Edwin Brown. My goodness, we were almost done with high school when we heard that he wasn't feeling well. He was in the hospital, and a giant guy. He's very thick and very tall, whom we all knew was very fun. You see him in the hospital, he was looking like a broom.
Oh!
You think it was HIV, honestly. And I couldn't believe it, that it was the stomach ulcer that everybody has been talking about. So I want clarification. Dr. Michael Barbini is back on Zoom with us. Doc, can you hear us now?
Yes, I think I can hear you now.
Beautiful.
Can you hear me too?
Yeah,
clearly. So please talk to us now. You were saying?
Okay, so you were like, what is an ulcer? So an ulcer, simply put, is a sore, okay? But technically speaking, an ulcer is a break in continuity of mucocutaneous sites of our body. I would explain the terms one by one. So mucocutaneous sites of our body, there are two words, a hybrid of two words. One is mucosal cells or mucosal surfaces, and the other is cutaneous sites, okay? So the cutaneous site stands for skin, okay? Then your mucosal cells stand for anywhere or the lining that starts from your mouth up until you get to your anus and other sides of the body I don't want to really mention. Okay, so when you have a sore on your skin, you can see that maybe there is fine skin. Then when you go along the skin, you realize that the skin loses its integrity. Mm-hmm. Then you can now start seeing normal skin again. Mm-hmm. That area in between the two surfaces that are good or are good healthy cells, where that particular area that is in between these two areas is called a sore by the normal or by layman. But we would say it's an ulcer. Okay. So that is it. Then when you come into the mouth as well, when let's say you are brushing your teeth and then you have a cut in your mouth, mm-hmm. that's also an ulcer. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. It's a sore. A sore in your mouth is still an ulcer. Okay. Sometimes you have a cold sore, maybe you're having some malaria symptoms, and then you have a sore in your mouth. That's still a sore. We call it ulcer. I would not say a sore. I would say an ulcer. Okay. So an ulcer is a break. A break in continuity of mucocutaneous sites of our body is called an ulcer. By the layman's it's basically a sore. It's basically a sore. Okay. So ulcers can happen in any part of our bodies, any part at all, right? Yes. Beautiful. Yes. Beautiful. So now let's focus on stomach ulcers, meaning that there's a sore in your stomach. How does this come about? Okay. So I don't normally, I mean, people, when I'm interacting with people will say, okay, I have a stomach ulcer, I have a stomach ulcer. But unless we see the sore, we don't call it a stomach ulcer. The farthest we can go is say you have a gastritis. When I say gastritis, I mean that just look at the name, gastritis. Itis means inflammation. Gastr is stomach. Okay, so an inflammation of the mucosal surface of the stomach is called gastritis. Okay. So simply put, when you don't see an ulcer, we don't call it stomach ulcer, we just say gastritis. Okay, but they are all in a certain umbrella term, or they all can be formed under a certain umbrella term we call dyspepsia. Okay, so how does dyspepsia come about? So unless you've had an endoscopically diagnosed symptom of maybe a dyspepsia, where you see a sore in your stomach, then we don't call it a stomach ulcer. Okay, it's an erroneous statement. It's a misnomer. A lot of people use that word, but actually they've never had an endoscopy done on them before. Okay, so if they've not put any camera in your mouth for it to enter your stomach, for us to be able to see a sore, a crater, we call it an ulcer crater. For us to see an ulcer crater, we don't call it a stomach ulcer. With the farthest we can go is say dyspepsia or gastritis or something like that.
Okay, so how would you say, Doc, so how would you say stomach ulcers are caused, and what are the symptoms of stomach ulcers?
Okay, so for stomach ulcer to develop, we have something we call the attackers and defenders. Okay, so it's like you playing a football match. So we have the attackers and we have the defenders. So the defenders, God has put something in us that defends our stomach from having an ulcer. Okay, so when then also we also have something intrinsically in us that causes ulcer. We call them attackers. Okay, so that you just be able to understand it that way. I don't want to mention them anyway because they're just irrelevant to our conversation today. So if you have to, if you want to really understand what really causes an ulcer, then you know that you are either enabling the attackers to outwit the strength of the defenders of your stomach. Okay, so what causes them? Quite a number of them. When you smoke, you have a higher chance of having a stomach ulcer. When you have, when you drink a lot of alcohol on an empty stomach, not just alcohol, but alcohol on an empty stomach increases your chances of having stomach ulcer, because what smoking does is that it prevents certain defenders from being produced. I don't want to mention their name anyway. So that's what smoking does. Alcohol drinking, smoking as well, sorry. Then family history. Some people have some family history of stomach ulcer. So if you realize that your father had a stomach ulcer, your mother also had a stomach ulcer, the likelihood of it happening stomach ulcer is also high. Then also we've also seen some predilection to some blood groups. There are a lot of times, I don't know, it's just a research, but it's not really something that we all see. But it's something that is there, that if you are blood group O, then you have a higher chance of having a stomach ulcer. Okay, and I've actually seen quite a number of people. You ask them, okay, I've been having this particular dyspeptic episodes, and you ask the person, are you blood group O? The person says yes. But it's not that everyone who is blood group O would have a stomach ulcer. So the thing is that every 4 to 6 hours, whether you are eating or you are not eating, God has made it in such a way that you produce hydrochloric acid, which is produced when you eat. Okay, so let's start from 6 o'clock. So 6 o'clock you eat, and then you wait up until 12. You wait up until maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock before you take the next meal. Just know that when you eat at 6 o'clock, hydrochloric acid has been produced. At 10 o'clock, between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock, hydrochloric acid will be released in anticipation for food that is going to come, the lunch that is going to come. So when you skip meals, then it increases your chance of having dyspeptic episodes.
So would you say it's the acid that's being produced that can cause, the ulcer to happen? That's interesting.
Yes.
So you did say something about...
So God has made it... So God has made it as an attacker. So it's one of the attackers. We have quite a number of them. But one of the attackers is hydrochloric acid that your body produces, whether you're eating or not. Okay. So I remember that this particular MP was talking about it, Sam Jonah. Okay, Honorable Sam Jonah was talking about 011, 100, and all those things. When you skip meals, it increases your chance of having ulcer. So you realize that there are certain groups of occupation that have the increased chance of having ulcer. Number one, bankers. Do you know why? Because they count the money, they have to make sure that they are meeting their targets, and then they don't eat. So when they don't eat, I mean, they're prolonging the action of the hydrochloric acid, whether you're eating or not, every 14 hours is going to be produced. Okay. So those are some of the reasons why someone will have the stomach ulcer.
So, Doc, you also said that, you know, if your mom or your dad is prone to having stomach ulcers, then you too, you're most likely going to be an individual that's going to have a stomach ulcer. So, is there then a cure? Would you say that there's no cure for stomach ulcers? And if there are cures, are there healthy, natural remedies that anybody can do to remove themselves from having these ulcers?
Okay, so I'm sorry. So categorically speaking, the main cause of ulcers is an infection. We call it H. pylori. Okay, it's a bacteria. So it's a bacteria that that causes the ulcer. It's called H. pylori. But the other ones I've mentioned are just risk factors to it. So you can actually reduce your chances of having a stomach ulcer if you can only prevent an infection, an H. pylori infection. So if I cure you of that particular infection, then I'm curing you invariably of an ulcer, or reducing your chance of having an ulcer. So when you have the H. pylori, then the risk factors also become like an adjoining risks or adjoining factors that would enhance the action of the H. pylori infection. So that's the main cause of it.
Yeah, where's the bacteria coming from?
Yeah.
Yeah, where's this bacteria coming from? From food?
Good. So it comes from, I'm not going to kill people's businesses, but you should be careful when you are sharing cup or trying to share things like spoon with people. Okay, that's one way H. pylori can enter you. So if somebody has an ulcer, okay, or has been having an ulcer, you're likely, if you take things like spoon, kissing from the person and all these things, you're likely to also have it. And that is why it looks like it has a certain family history kind of a thing, because if you're in a family, you definitely be sharing certain things with your mom and your dad and your siblings.
Doc, so clarify.
Are you getting it?
Yes, but clarify this for me. Wait, is it the bacteria that causes ulcer, or there are other things, like you said, skipping meals, likewise could also cause ulcer? So then when I don't have anybody in my family who has that, then I can still get an ulcer without, the bacteria.
Yes. So it's actually, the main cause of it is H. pylori, and that's the world. It's about 80% of stomach ulcers are due to H. pylori.
So I can still skip meals. Then we have
risk factors which would help H. pylori to flourish.
So I can still skip meals and not necessarily get an ulcer, right?
Godwin, I didn't catch that.
I can still skip meals and not necessarily catch an ulcer, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I just wanted to.
People who are pastors who have,
fasted for a long time.
Yeah, fasted for a long time, but they never had
an ulcer.
But
yeah.
You just, you are someone who don't even fast, but you just skip meals 1 or 2 days, and then you have some symptoms, some dyspeptic symptoms.
Ouch.
Not that it is, but it's like,
So again, back to the question, if I am unfortunately somebody that has got a stomach ulcer, what are natural ways for me to prevent this? As economy is too high, I don't have money for hospital bills. What is a natural way for me to cure? Natural way for me to cure stomach ulcers?
Okay, so some of the natural ways. Number one, try not to be skipping meals. Reduce your alcohol intake, but stop smoking. I cannot say that. I can release 1,001 reasons why I should not smoke. Almost every disease almost has smoking as a risk factor. So you just want to reduce these stuff, and then you would be able to be fine. And then try not to be taking things like alcohol on an empty stomach. Try not to be taking
pepper,
citrus foods like oranges, like lime. Sometimes you want to lose weight, so you want to take some lime cocktails trying to reduce our weight, please, you can't be taking those things on an empty stomach. You can't be taking certain drugs like diclofenac, ibuprofen, NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. So when you buy any drug and you want to take, especially painkillers, and you want to take painkillers, try as much as possible to read them online. If you see that you are someone who has had some episodes of dyspepsia or some episodes of ulcer, that, I mean, everybody says ulcer. If you've had some episodes like that, try as much as possible to reduce, or when you're taking a painkiller, be sure that you are not using that NSAID. Okay, like diclofenac, like ibuprofen, ketoprofen, naproxen. I mean, I mentioned it. I mean, people know what I'm talking about. So if you have any pain, that's how come when you have any pain in any part of your body and it is not responding to your normal paracetamol, it should just give you an indication. Just come and have a check. It's better to come for us to say that it's nothing bad or it's nothing that is going to take you away, than to stay at home and be taking NSAID. Mind you, when you take NSAID for a very long time, it can affect your kidney and you have something we call nephrotoxic effects of NSAID. So there are 1,001 reasons, but these ones are very common to us. Don't take alcohol on an empty stomach. Please reduce your level of smoking or stop smoking. Don't take things like NSAIDs on an empty stomach. Don't take things like orange and lemon or lime juices on an empty stomach.
Doc, somebody messaged and they asked, this is the last question, by the way, before we wrap up. Somebody asked, firstly, someone actually said, thank you for your expansion as you're helping them deal with what they're going through right now. But somebody asked, is it that pepper is not good for you or too much pepper can cause stomach ulcer? And then your last words.
Yeah. So I forgot to even add that. Don't take very peppery, things that have a lot of pepper in it.
Doctor, we the Ghana people, we like.
Do you know why? Do you know why it's like this? When you have it, let me show you. Let me give you a very good example that you can relate with. When you have a sore on your skin, and then you take something that has peppermint inside of it, it burns you. When you take something that has pepper inside it, you touch your skin, it burns you. Even if you don't have an ulcer, talk less you have an ulcer on your skin. So it's the same just extrapolate the same knowledge onto stomach ulcer and you'll be able to understand that you cannot be taking pepper on an empty stomach. Or if you've been told that you have some dyspeptic episode or you've had recurrent dyspeptic episodes, this stomach ulcer, you've been told that you have stomach ulcer, please be careful about taking pepper.
Dr. Baini, lastly, what about garlic on an empty stomach? Raw garlic?
Yes. Yeah, I've even forgotten that. There's another one. People are really read. Spices. Spicy foods. You have to be very careful. Garlic to rosemary to
turmeric.
Whatever.
These are healthy.
Yes. Please be careful. Yes, because they enhance the activity of the attackers. The attackers I was talking about in the morning, they enhance the activity. So you have to be very careful.
All right.
You have to be very careful.
Dr. Michael Bambaini, thank you so much for the education on how to prevent stomach ulcers all through. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate you. Of course, you are on Instagram is remind me again.
Papa _PAPABINY
Papa Baini. Thank you so much, Doc.
We'll
hopefully talk to you again next week. All right. Thank you. Goodness. Miss Dru. So peppery food you enjoy one?
No, well, I already don't eat peppery foods.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't. I don't understand. I can eat foods that are flavored, but when there's too much pepper, it ruins my eating experience. So I don't like it. What's the point?
That is the idea.
That is rude.
That is the idea.
Nice.
No, my goodness.
Drink me water. Cold
food
water.
Without pepper. In this part of our world, food without pepper, you vomit, you put the food up. Anyways, guys, but that's the discussion for Lifestyle Daily. We're moving on to Throwback Thursday. And as we said, Albert Jackson Davis is our guest for Throwback Thursday. You don't want to miss out on that. Kumcha by Kaki is the next song. Enjoy.
Everything's set for tonight. Build up our shit now, no we now wake up. Me and the man have a fight. Dilly and Dally make out till we pass out. Run after round like marathon, pass the pattern. We doing it run after round right now in the bomb pattern. We doing it run after round like marathon. Him say cool down, baby, me a freak out. Oh, you a drill me sound like a boy scout. Some in a rush and me if you go come out, it won't pass out. Say hey girl, take it easy cause you're moving like a range girl. Sweet feeling you bring into my hey girl. Take it easy cause you're moving like a range girl. Sweet feeling you bring into my run after round like marathon, pass the baton. We doing it run after round right now in the bomb baton. Let's go back, kumcha, you wanna kumcha. Now we go back. This is a warning to all the bad men out around. Shots of diva, me I bring the fever, you better know. Now we go back. I'm the girl when me break every record. Any man want to try, better stay God. From Ghana to Paris, me day pan. Me I know 1 minute, man I no play pal. So if a boy ring for me bell, he might be ready for act like a rebel. Me I the real damn self, all kind of self. Trust me, I go do it well. From head to the toe, I articulate, make emotions flow. And him I go and go. Me always ready to mash up the show. Everything said between nine. Below pan shit, I know we now wake up. Me and him another price. Billy and I, you make out to do it fast out. Run after round like marathon, pass the baton. We doing it run after round right now in the bomb baton. We doing it run after round like marathon, pass the baton. We doing it run after round right now in the bomb baton. Let's go back, kumcha. You wanna kumcha.
I am Boba Kaki with Kumcha there. You're still watching the AM Club right here on MS24 TV, home of fan feelers and factual stuff. My name is Godwin Namboh, still on a Thursday edition, exciting one. We just finished Lifestyle Daily discussing stomach ulcers. It's now time to get into Throwback Thursday, where we're speaking to one of Ghana's veteran actors. This man we love so much. I grew up watching him, exciting. Some of the people who inspired me to pursue this acting career. Albert Jackson Davis, didn't pronounce it well. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
It's good to have you.
Thank you.
I like the Ghana representing on your kaftan. Looking awesome. Mr. Jackson, let's get into the conversation. I'm super excited, actor to actor. I want to know at what point in your life you knew that this was what you were supposed to do.
I think it must be after my O-levels. And I was walking down the streets of Accra. At the time, Art Center was very vibrant, you know, with plays and stuff like that. We didn't have the National Theatre then. So I went there to watch a play. And what I saw was very intriguing. So after the show, I walked backstage and asked if I could have a crack at it. So they said, okay. So we rehearsed just a few blocks away. So come by any Tuesday or Thursday.
And join us.
And join us. So I joined the Ghana Theatre Club, which was one of the foremost drama groups in the country. Yeah.
This was which year? Do you remember?
78.
Wow. 78?
Yeah, 78. So I started rubbing shoulders with some of them, like Abil kind of blessed memory, Solomon Sampa,
Mr. Sampa,
Auntie Grace Omabo, Edina Matachi, Mauli Semevo.
Did you go and meet them in a group, or you joined?
No, I joined. When I joined, then Mauli and Edina also joined later. But I went on my own, and I met the big guys, you know, especially Emery Brown, who was the director of the group. I don't know if you've ever met him.
No, but I've heard the name.
He's a fantastic actor and a very, very great director too. Yeah.
So Albert, since then, you've never looked back. You've been doing this for real. Were there challenges you faced at the time?
Yes, of course. I mean, every terrain comes with its own issues, you know. But I I loved it. And what made me even more committed to it was the fact that just around that time, this theatre club was invited by GBC to help propagate the issue of patriotism and all that. It was just after the revolution, you know, in '81. You know, and so the group was divided into two. We had the Get Involved group, which was more of an English group, and then we had Keteke.
Oh, I heard
that
about
was
Keteke.
Yes, so we had Mr. Asen, late Asen, Grace Omabo, David Dontor, them in that group doing the tree, and then we were doing Get Involved, you know, and it was more to inspire Ghanaians, you know, to help Ghanaians get away from all those crooked ways, you know, and then help with the revolution and, you know, I mean, like a clarion call, you know, for us to build this country all over again.
Albert, very interesting. Such an amazing art form, powerful tool for let me use propaganda or to propagate, you know, well-meaning agendas and all that agenda. Comparing that to now, you've seen the movies we've done in the last, say, 5 to 10 years. Comparing your time when you started out and when you had to be on GTV or GBC to do something for the state, and the sort of stuff we're doing now, what do you make of it?
I would say things have changed a lot. You know, things have changed. At the time, you know, right now, when I hear people saying that things are difficult, you know, the country hard and all that kind of thing, and I look back to '82, where we had to walk. I was at Jamestown. I lived at Jamestown.
Oh.
And I have to walk from Jamestown to GBC for rehearsals.
That's a distance.
Yeah, for rehearsals. And walk back again after rehearsals. And then I come to do the program recording. And I have to wait till the end of the month before I get paid.
Do you think actors in this country are disciplined?
Some.
Okay.
Some. I'm definitely, it can't be all of them. But some. Some are very disciplined. But I always say that those few who are disciplined, most of them, about 95% of those disciplined ones, come from the theater background.
Okay.
The stage. Because there's a lot of discipline there. You know. Interesting.
But what was the first movie you shot? Screen,
Celluloid.
That's the title of the movie?
No, I mean
on celluloid.
On celluloid. I mean, you never get to see what you've done.
Yeah, until
months later. Dede. The title was Dede.
Dede.
Yeah, by Ghana Films. I was maybe much younger than you, bro. Yeah. That was the first movie I shot.
Would you remember how old you were at the time?
That was around 84.
84. Wow.
That was around 84.
Dede.
Yeah, Dede.
Interesting. And what other? I know you've been in Beast of No Nation. So now let's look at this. And very interesting. So look at Dede. Of course, the time difference was why Beast of No Nation was 2015.
Yeah.
But you've seen the process. You've been with the oldies. You've seen the young ones come up also do. You've seen the era of the John Dumelos and the Jackie Appiahs and all that. And in 2015, you did Beast of No Nation with Kari Fukunaga, which is an international film.
Yeah.
What are we, for the want of a better word, not doing right? I want to use that word. What are we not doing right per se?
A lot. We're cutting too much corners to achieve what we want, and
there's no money, like they'll say.
Yeah, there's no money, but then others are doing it in the same situation, and it's working. I think what we lack here is trust, collaboration. Nobody wants to the other person to come and have a piece of his cake. If we could do that, if we collaborate, I think we could move forward much faster than we think. Look at most American movies that you watch. Do you see the number of producers? Do you see the number of directors? They all come together to make that movie and make it work. But here, it's not working that way.
If we do that without system structure, do you think it will still work?
It will still work. It will still work.
We can survive without the structure or the system.
It will still work. That's what I think. Because, you see, like they say, you take one broom, you can break it easily. But if it's a bunch, it's difficult to break. It's a philosophy of life. I mean, you can't run away from it.
Okay. Speaking of structure and systems, brings me to this question of Black Star film industry. I remember what was the name that was selected some few months ago? Black Star Films or so, changing the Ghana movie industry's name to Black Stars Films or Black Star Films. Do you think, Albert, that a name change was what we needed, or is what we need as a country or as an industry to perhaps, grow and move forward?
I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. I heard about it, and my observation was why move away from Ghana Films.
I mean, the name was Gollywood. I mean,
Gollywood, Ghana Films, Ghana, GH is always there. So why move away from there to Black Star? It's not a bad idea to have Black Star. We already have a Black Star football team. We used to have a Black Star shipping
company, I think.
And all that. It doesn't have to be Black Star all the time. And for me, I'm going back again to where I started from, which was Ghana Films. This was an industry that was set up by Kwame Nkrumah with a vision, with an aim of projecting Ghanaian culture, Ghanaian artistry. And that was what it was. And then from nowhere, somebody decided that we don't need Ghana Films anymore.
We will now start using Gollywood or...
No. I'm talking about Ghana Film industry.
Oh, okay.
GFIC. And they moved GFIC from there and then brought in TV3, television. And it destroyed...
You think that's what destroyed our movie?
That's a major destruction. Before that move, Spike Lee, not Spike Lee, the other one, the white guy, he was coming to shoot Amistad here in Ghana.
That was years ago.
Amistad, yeah, with the Beninois guy, Hanso.
Yeah.
And the only reason why they were coming to shoot Amistad here was that Ghana was the only country in the sub-Saharan Africa that had a crane. A crane means they could have aerial shots. And then they sold it off.
Because GFIC had been sold off.
So they moved away from here. And that would have been a big, whatever to Ghana. Maybe by now I wouldn't be even sitting here with you. I would have been in that movie or something. It broke our hearts. Plus the fact that was the melting point where you meet directors, you meet actors, you meet script writers. We all met there. Every evening you go and meet us there, sitting out there. And we were able to connect.
Share ideas.
Share ideas, and it's easy to get one or two people to do a production for you and that. And we lost it.
What would you say has been your contribution to the industry?
Presently, I would say because I'm now teaching acting. And I've churned out a few of them who are on the screens and who are doing it big time.
Please share some of your students. Let me go and tease them.
Well, this one was even before I started teaching. when I used to teach, I used to work with the National Commission on Culture, and I was based in Cape Coast. So I actually developed a festival, Students Drama Festival, and this festival, I'm proud to say, brought out somebody like George Quay.
Oh.
He won. He was the first person to win the Best Actor.
George Quay?
Yeah, George Quay. Call him, find out.
Oh, no, I'm sure. I'll see him on set tomorrow. That's very interesting.
You know, so that was a brainchild of mine. So
and it's funny. Let me add. And George Quay is one of the people who helped Nadia to get her first role in Beyonce or Mother
Beyonce,
something. So that's very interesting to see that somebody you helped also helped somebody too.
Exactly.
Very, very interesting.
So this was going on till I left. You know, I think it's still going on, but that was my brainchild to promote theater, because that's the bedrock of drama. You know, and can you imagine schools in the central region meeting at the Center for National Culture Theatre for 2 days to perform? And what I was trying to also do was I was trying to let them develop their own scripts instead of relying on old scripts.
Do you know if this is still existent?
It's still there, but I don't know the structure now.
Okay.
You know, and that's what I'm saying. That see, if at the time I could have collaborated with someone,
that would have been a bigger.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. Who's your favorite actor now?
Where?
Locally. Of course, outside yourself. What would you say is your favorite actor?
Anthony Wood.
Anthony Wood.
Yeah. The first time I acted with him, I think that was his first production too, I think. And I saw him, and because I'm an acting teacher, I saw what he had.
Yeah.
And I told him that, keep it up. You'll be great. And today, looking back, I feel like a prophet.
I mean, he's doing amazingly well.
Yeah, he's doing
so
very
he's
well.
playing Inspector Bediako now.
Yes.
And taking after Oscar Provençal.
Yes.
That's wonderful. And then outside, who would you say?
Denzel Washington.
Denzel. I see the connection. I see the connection here. And what's your favorite movie of all time? Locally and internationally.
Locally, I think I watched one yesterday. A Ghanaian, actually Nigerian movie.
Oh.
Breaded Life.
So it's not even Ghanaian.
No. They are good Ghanaian movies.
Breaded Life.
Yes.
On Netflix. It's on Netflix?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. And Ghana, there are quite a few.
I want to hear some. Name
quite a few.
As we wrap our conversation.
Yeah, okay. I think I'll definitely go in for Harvest of 17 by Koansa.
Koansa.
Yeah. Yeah.
And internationally will be?
Internationally, you won't believe it, but there's this movie that I watched. My Cousin Vinny.
Okay, never heard of it.
Yeah, look for it.
My Cousin
Vinny.
Vinny.
Yeah, by Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
Wow. Is Joe Pesci alive?
Yeah. Yes, he is alive. He's alive. He's having all kinds of health problems. Yeah, Goodfellas. Yeah.
Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Nice. Albert, finally, if you could change anything about our industry, the movie industry in Ghana, what would it be? One thing.
Get trained personnel to do everything. Actors to be trained, crew to be trained, properly trained. Because these days, I mean, you are there. You go out there and you meet somebody. He has a camera and he says he's a director. From where? Where did you train as a director? But because me and you, we need to put food on the table, we'll go and stand in front of this director to shoot a movie. But I think people should be trained. We lack that, and it's affecting us in a bigger way.
Interesting. Any final words before you go?
I wish Ghana films or Ghana movies the best. I think there's always an avenue where we can pitch and get better. And so we should start looking at those avenues and do it better. We should stop going around the bend. You know, oh, this guy, he's going to charge so much, so let's use this guy.
Person rather.
You know, it has to stop.
Give people what they're doing.
It has to stop. If you want to be a member of the Ghana Actors Guild, you should show evidence that I've done so before you become a member of the Actors Guild. Just don't get up and say I'm an actor. Just don't get up and go to the Actors Guild office and register as an actor. No way.
Albert Jackson Davis, sir, thank you so much. Are you on social media?
Not very much. I'm a very private person.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. but I'm on WhatsApp. And I think my students put me on Instagram.
They put you on Instagram.
They put me on Instagram. And,
it's funny when I say I'm private and I don't do well with social media and I'm asking you these questions. I realize that there are levels to this thing.
My daughter also put me on Twitter.
On Twitter. You don't use it.
She sent me something and I didn't even know the password.
It's okay, leave it for us. We'll continue from there. Albert Jackson Davis, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you too.
We truly appreciate you and we wish you all the best. So many movies coming up. Our industry is picking up, I want to believe, we're praying for the best, like you said. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Still watching the AM Club right here on MX24 TV. Discussion down with Albert Jackson Davis. Moving on to the plug. Miss Dru is standing by. But in the meantime, here is Over Again by Adam. Enjoy.
To shoot in 4K and come with other features, including Wi-Fi connection, screen mirroring, and a remote workspace mode. Take advantage of our high-quality cameras to shoot in 4K and a variety of the best lighting equipment guaranteed to put life into your sets. Locate us on the first floor of the Silicon House building off the Boundary Road, East Legon. Give us a call on 024-235-5956 or 054-454-8612. You can also email us at info@mx24gh.com. Including Wi-Fi connection, screen, state-of-the-art equipment to a very skilled production team, we've got you covered. Step into our modern and spacious studio with a changeable lighting system and foolproof sound. Our touchscreen studio projection monitors come with other features, including Wi-Fi connection, screen mirroring, and a remote workspace mode. Take advantage of our high-quality cameras to shoot in 4K and a variety of the best lighting equipment guaranteed to put life into your sets. Locate us on the first floor of the Silicon House building off the Boundary Road, East Legon. Give us a call on 024-235-5956 or 054-454, a modern and spacious studio with a changeable lighting system and foolproof sound. Our touchscreen studio projection monitors come with other features, including Wi-Fi connection, screen mirroring, and a remote workspace mode. Take advantage of our high-quality cameras to shoot in 4K and a variety of the best lighting equipment guaranteed to put life into your sets. Locate us on the first floor of the Silicon House building off the Boundary Road, East Legon. Give us a call on 024-235-5956 or 054-454-8612. You can also email us at info of the Silicon House building off the Boundary Road, East Legon. Give us a call on 024-235-5956 or 054-454-8612. You can also email us at info@mx24gh.com.
Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24.
Lovely throwback from Wizkid and Bracket. Girl, I'm sure a lot of you are thinking of me. You should be, you should be. If you're just tuning in, where have you been? Oh my goodness, this is of course the AM Club. We've been keeping you company all the way from 8 a.m. and we are still gonna go. We have got the conversation going. This is now the plug. And today actually I have some very interesting gentlemen with me. I didn't know that they do things like debates in Ghana. So coming to talk to me about the Open Debate Championship, I have joining me Elisha Owusu and, oh no, I've forgotten it again.
Juguna Macharia.
Juguna Macharia. Oh, lovely. That's from Kenya, right?
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait to visit that country. So, yes, since its inception in 2015, the Premier West African Open Debate Competition has been arguably the most competitive debate tournament. And so, firstly, I mean, what is the Open Debate about?
So the Accra Open Debate is a debate tournament that happens annually. It brings students from all over the continent of Africa to Accra, Ghana, to debate about very important issues that have to do with society. So this year we have people from Ghana, Kenya, Uganda, Nigeria, all participating in the tournament.
So what would you say is really different about this debate that happens in Accra than any other debate competition that happens around the world or even in Ghana itself?
Yeah, I think Macharia would be an amazing person to answer.
Yeah, I think Accra Open, first of all, as you mentioned, is one of the most competitive tournaments that exist, and it's also an open tournament, so there are levels to some of these competitions. So if it comes to competition in West Africa, you definitely want to come to Accra Open, and it's some place that people look forward to. It's also very well organized by Speech Forces, so Accra is a beautiful city. It's not just like any other places. So there are a lot of incentives for us to come to Accra that is very different from us going anywhere else because of the competition, the city, the level of like just preparation that is usually there. So it really incentivizes many people from out there to come to Accra.
To Ghana. Yes. So when you come, it's not just a debate, you get to tour the city as well.
Oh yes, definitely.
I know this is off topic, but what is your favorite thing about Ghana then?
The food. I come for the jollof specifically.
Okay, so tell me a bit more about Speech Forces.
Okay, so Speech Forces was set up to ensure that people across the country are able to hone their public speaking skills. I think one of the biggest issues we have in this country is communication and critical thinking. So what that means is that people probably are talking about things, but they're not talking about the things that matter, and it affects things like our political discourse and the kind of decisions that we take, right? So our ability to speak up, our ability to think properly goes a long way to ensure that the decisions that we make and the things that we do in our life are things that are going to benefit the society in a good way. So Speech Forces has been doing a lot of things. Speech Forces has been training high schools. I am a beneficiary of it. When I was in Presec Legon, Presbyterian Boys Secondary School, currently Speech Forces is running a debate kids club program that trains kids from as low as 7 years on how to speak properly, how to think properly, and it happens here in Accra. So Speech Forces basically is your go-to when it comes to learning how to speak properly and how to think properly.
I like that. I didn't even know that something like that even existed in the country. So teaching people from a young age how to speak properly and how to really express themselves, I'm guessing.
Exactly.
So in this competition, or when you're joining this debate, what are one of the incentives? So what is the prize, the main goal at the end?
I think the most important thing is the pride. I think saying that you won Accra Open gets you like very high street cred and very high status in debating, because it's very competitive. So if you manage to make it through, you then are recognized as some of the best debaters on the continent. So that's number one. Of course, there's always the trophies and the medals, but more importantly, it's just the
pride that you get, the street cred that I won Accra Open.
Last year there was money though, so.
There was money. Oh, this year there's no money.
I don't know yet.
Okay, well, just to wrap up, how can anybody who's watching be a part of this?
Yeah, so for maybe this year it can happen because it starts today. And
starts today?
Yes, it starts today. But if you want to join future debate programs in Ghana, you follow the Speech Forces pages, the Accra Open pages. There are always events happening from Easter to December to New Year's.
Wow.
So they'll always get updates on those pages. So if they follow the social media for Speech Forces, Accra Open, and all the debate media media out there for Speech Forces, you'll get access to all the events that are happening and all the debate tournaments within the calendar year.
I like that. That sounds amazing. And your last words as to why anybody watching should join or be a part of this?
First off, it's fun, but it's equally educational. And yeah, I don't know, like you get to meet cool people like Mashara. So yeah, definitely join us if you can.
There you go. I guess if you meet people from all around the continent, there's a good way to network as well. And then you never know, might be free tickets or free housing or, discounted housing when you go to travel to those other countries. But honestly, guys, thank you so much for these lovely gentlemen joining me. Like we said, the Accra Open debate. If you want to learn how to speak properly, learn how to express yourself, or just do something as a part of a new hobby, learning is good to learn. Education is fun. Then I feel like this is the best option for you. But right now, we're going to go for a quick break, and we're going to go for our second plug where we're going to meet and have a chat with the one and only Gambo. So we'll see you after this.
When I'm on the road, where I shudder. Ghetto boy, but I know they give gaba. Nima to Medina, all the way to Bashaiman. When they see me, they salute the don't daughter. When I'm on the road, where you shudder. Ghetto boy, but I know they give gaba. Nima to Medina, all the way to Bashaiman. When they see me, they salute the don't daughter. Drip, dripper, drippers, 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 drip, dripper, drippers.
Let's go, gamble, drop top, pull up in the Lambo, skirt, all that you want show, pull up in the club, then I want through, gamble, small drip, now they see I'm insane, small boys to the pop more weight, make the bring the bill, gamble go pay, I'll be out here with your girls, I'll be out here with your cash, make them never ever try me, I'll be switching going fast. Everything that they talk, then they run to my mouth. Make the same for my fronts, else we no go fit to thrust. I'll be doing with the most. I shout out drip, then I post. It be real way with the run things every day on the road. Nikes head to toe. That's a girl I want toast. See my drip, she got coats. It be real way with the guts.
Roll where you shudder. Ghetto boy, but I know they give gaba. Nima to Medina, all the way to Bashaiman. When they see me, they salute the don't daughter. When I'm on the road, where you shudder. Ghetto boy, but I know they give gaba. Nima to Medina, all the way to Bashaiman. When they see me, they salute the don't daughter. Drip, dripper, drippers, 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 drip, dripper, drippers.
Benz boy, we go protect. That explains to the swag. Dress code all white, but gun more than the quad go pull up in black. I hit up to link it for sex. The stubborn boys at the back. I pull up for your side, all dripped up, looking dope. And I'm on the road.
Where you shudder.
We be gunning in the streets for the quarter. Brother, for the side, yeah, I'm Pekasa. See my chick, call it shout out Gucci Prada.
When I'm on the road, where you shudder. Ghetto boy, but I know they give gaba. Nima to Medina, all the way to Bashaiman. When they see me, they salute the don't daughter. When I'm on the road, where you shudder. Ghetto boy, but I know they give gaba. Nima to Medina, all the way to Bashaiman. When they see me, they salute the don't daughter. Dripper drippers, dripper drippers, dripper drippers, dripper drippers, dripper drippers,
drippers. Hey, I'm in the zone, bro. I'm in the zone, girl. Hey guys, welcome back to the AM Paradise here on MS24 TV, home of fan feelers and factual stuff, where we keep you also inspired, entertained, and informed. We are about to finish the show, but we can't go because we promised you we're going to have the big man himself, literally the big man, on the show, Mr. Gambo. Boss, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. Shall I see that drip?
I can see. I'm looking at the watch. Like, whoa.
Give me one. Make I go.
Isn't this really heavy on your wrist right now?
Oh no, it's not that heavy.
Sorry, because he's got game.
Bro, Chinese economy way. Give me the secret. How's the guys going?
Oh, I mean, you've always
so that's the thing. That's the thing. It's Thursday morning, Charlie. Everything cool?
Yeah, everything cool.
It's good to have you. Let's talk about you, Gambo. For most people who do not know you, I was just enjoying that song. To be honest, that's my first time hearing that song.
First time hearing it.
You know, but I've heard a few, of course, VGME and all that. How long have you been doing this?
I would say professionally for like 2 years now.
Oh, just 2 years?
Yeah, just 2 years. So I debuted into the game, that was 2020. But as soon as I dropped the song, COVID came. So it kind of slowed down things for a while, yeah. So 2021 is when I dropped the one that was just playing, and dropped an EP too as well.
Not too many people succeed in 2 years
I was just about to say.
Like we did around like since.
Yeah, we they come hard.
You don't understand?
We they come hard. Gambo they come hard.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So why music and also why the name Gambo?
I look like a Gambo.
What is a Gambo? What is a Gambo?
Nah, I don't know the meaning. Yeah, I checked on Google and apparently it's the name of a fish in some country, and I was like, nah, I'm not.
that is not you.
Nah, that's not me. So I'll put Gambo as determined.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very determined. I'm undisputed, I would say.
It's what you say it is.
Yeah,
it's not about the name, man. Sounds like my surname, though. My surname is Namboh.
Namboh.
Yeah,
oh,
so
then
I thought you know Gambo. I thought it was a Northing name or something.
Yeah. But I think it's a Muslim name because I'm called Bashir.
Okay.
But apparently every Bashir is a Gambo because there's a Bashir Gambo.
Bashir Gambo.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
And there were people thinking that was me. I mean, there was some social media blogs and they were like football. I was like, nah, I'll play football, man.
Anyways.
Okay. So then, what would you say is your genre of music? Do you have one, or you're one of those people that don't want to be in a box?
I would say hip hop, trap. Yeah, I represent hip hop, the lifestyle, the culture. But I'm trying to be, diverse. I'm trying to touch all angles because if you listen to the EP, I had, drill, I had R&B, I had Afrobeats, hip hop, drill, and all that. So yeah, but I'll say mainly trap hip hop.
What's so difficult about what you do?
The music?
Yeah.
The people.
The people are difficult.
Fans, yeah, the fans.
It's hard to please them.
It's hard to please them. I'm not gonna lie. 1 minute this is moving for this crowd, the next minute this is coming, the next minute this is coming. So
I see.
You have to keep giving them what they want. So I'd say that's one challenge. Yeah,
that's
but
interesting.
I think Ghana, one of the biggest challenges is funding for the music that we do. A lot of fans don't know, but it costs a lot to move the way we move. And I'd like to urge all of them to appreciate us. Because when I see any other artist's music video, I know how much it costs to shoot it. Video, but they'll come out tweeting, or the video need to be set. But they don't know the effort that we put in doing it. So.
Are you signed to a label or anything? Do you have management that are helping you in this?
Yeah, I have a record label, Black Mob. Yeah, but I'll say I'm the first artist to be signed on Black Mob.
First one. All right, then you better do them proud.
Yeah, of course.
And he is doing them proud.
He is, and he's bringing them money, clearly.
I mean, of course.
I mean, you gotta look fresh, man. Superstar here, you look fresh.
Wow.
Who would you say that ultimately, when you feature, you would know that,
Of Kanye West, man. I look up to Kanye West, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my goodness, I mean, please.
No, but the show is over, please. If you look at the show is over, please. Thank you very much for coming. It's okay.
Bro,
bro.
Now, if you look at my lifestyle and the way I move on social media, you notice I'm picking up from someone, and I'd say he's like a mentor to me.
Easy, bro.
Yeah, easy, bro. He's business-minded, he's into fashion, he's into music.
People don't understand why I feel this way about this guy. Like,
why you didn't feel it, man?
Bro.
Yo, you an OG, bro.
I want to interrupt the conversation right now. Okay, well, we see. So you draw inspiration from Kanye.
Yeah, from Kanye West. Yeah.
Okay, that's different. You're going to be the very different individual in this Ghana. I like it.
Yeah.
So you've got your new music video, Settle.
Yeah, Settle.
We've got that one out. We're going to check it out, and then we're going to talk about what inspired that.
All right, sure, no problem.
Let's go.
You say you big guy, me that's it. What they make you a guy? Guy know they do long talk. Guy gets money, guy flex the money. As a guy, you put day on point. See, you put day on course. Guy know they do long talk. Guy gets money, guy flex the money. As a guy, you put day on point. See, you put day on course.
No disclare, I want to carry hell. Carry hell. Hello, mama. No disclare, I want to carry hell. Carry hell.
Cause in-law, settle. Mother-in-law, settle. In-law, settle. Father-in-law, settle. In-law, settle. Brother-in-law, settle. In-law, settle. Sister-in-law, settle.
This one, if I enter no, then say Gambonier. Just in a mongada yet moye. If I move to you, you know Sago pay. Charlie, the girl, she dey beat me. You be here, I won't carry. You be here, I won't take the house. So you be here, I won't marry. I won't go source mommy, cause I get money. The thing they be like on this, she be sweet, fine girl like Cherry.
No disclare, I want to carry hell. Carry hell. Hello, mama. No disclare, I want to carry hell. Carry hell.
Me back Oceanisa, Sanka, girl I bought my bar. Me Dru feel man cry. Sikanya mata, ofra na maba. Me menya medio, kona peka cra.
Kojo peka cra, chigesi nasra, chinasra, uhumia yabra, onidi hutra.
Hey, he's tall.
Come on, settle.
Music video Gambo featuring Keche Settle is making waves. Making waves all over the place. How's it doing?
Yeah, it's good. It's doing well. And apparently the people have come up with like a challenge online.
Already on TikTok?
Yeah, so I saw most of the girls are like, if you want my number, settle. If you want to go on a date with me, settle. Yeah, and there's a dance for it. I think Wesley Cassie came up with a dance for it.
Oh my
TikTok,
goodness.
yeah, so it's kind of trending everywhere.
But what inspired the song? Are you trying to settle down?
Commitment, no.
Nah, so
commitment.
I will. I'm that type of guy.
Oh, you will. Yeah, you haven't answered the question.
You said
so you know I dropped Boys on Your Wall, right? So that was like for the guys.
The first one, yeah.
So everybody was like, no, Ketcha actually called me, was like, yo, Charlie, you talk too much. Big boy there, you probably settled and not say you big boy. So that's why Andrew started with guy, they do long talk. Guy gets him money, guy flexing money, that's a guy you for day on point.
Hey.
Yeah, so now we're trying to like urge the guys to like settle down, get like a nice, beautiful lady, or bar or dowa. Because women sacrifice a lot for the guys. The man will take care of you, take care of the house, the children, and everything. So, or bar or show when yeah, so we settle down now. Yeah, the whole world.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What? Hey.
What?
I'm taking it personal like that. Anyway, so this song is on all streaming platforms.
Yeah, all streaming platforms everywhere. Gambo Settle featuring Kachet, Go Carpet. Beautiful song. Beautiful. And I would like to say, for like my first, I've been getting a lot of wedding bookings because of the song. Yeah, so if there's anyone out there about to get married, you can call us up. I would come through and perform.
That's it. He's plugging himself.
I'm saying this is the first platform that I'm saying.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah, so
MX24.
Keep the bookings coming.
AM Club. Please, I'm his backup this thing, so we'll go together.
And I'm his video girl. I'm his new video girl. Thank you.
Gambo and Namboh. Come on. Let's go. Anyways, Gambo, where do we follow you on social media?
So you can get me on all social media platforms, Gambo_II. I'm mostly active on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. Snapchat especially. You get to see my daily lifestyle. You can get my music on all streaming platforms too as well. Gambo, New Era EP, Gambo Boys I Award, Gambo Drip. You know what it is, man.
Dripping.
That's
what I'm saying. Guys, that's why I love Thursdays. Thursdays is always exciting on the show. And thank you so much for being a part of our show. We love you so much. A big thank you to Afro Girl for coming through with showbiz and entertainment news. We love her so much. And also on Lifestyle Daily, we had a conversation with Dr. Michael Bambini. And we discussed stomach ulcers. If you missed that conversation, go to our YouTube. It's right there. You can get it at MX24GH. On Throwback Thursday, we had a conversation with Albert Jackson. Albert Jackson Davis. He's a veteran actor as well. We touched on a bit of his life and what he's up to. He's also on our YouTube channel at MX24GH. And then Ms. Dru had a conversation.
Yes, we did. We had two fine gentlemen that came to talk about Accra Open Debate. If you want to learn how to speak properly and be good at debating, then that is the place for you. And of course, finally, we ended the show on a real bang with the one and only Gambo. So yes.
Settle. We're about to settle.
Yeah, make the boys go settle.
Boys, settle.
Go find a nice, pretty lady and settle down. Stop the games.
Why is it settle? Why do we have to settle down? We don't have to settle down. We
have to settle up.
Settle up, you understand? We don't have to be down. Anyways, guys, of course, I can't believe myself right now. Thank you so much, all those of you who sent in your messages. We truly appreciate you on behalf of the entire team of here at MX24 TV. We say thank you. We'll be back tomorrow with Foodie Friday.
Yes,
don't
indeed.
miss out. We'll see you. My name is Godwin Namboh.
And I am Ms. Dru. Make sure you follow me right now on Instagram, MZDRU_.
One shot we go spend on the TD. Give me this, give me that. I go buy you tents, I go buy you car. Me and you and me. One who me big boy, dear me a star. Boys say you wild, looking for your girl, no for lose guard, when yes I will be the jibble girl. Boys say you wild, looking for your girl, no for lose guard, when yes I will be the jibble girl. Claim your shorty. So don't go for Zari. Boys don't care you marry. They go carry and go Dubai. They go claim your shorty. So don't go for Zari. Boys don't care you marry. They go carry and go Dubai. Aye. Me I know they talk child, bro. If I see girl where you like, I go. Yeah. Talk to one, take a number left, there she go. Pressure go show, boy no be yellow borough. Media means row. No way me fan, no me who